There is this idea that we can literally just continue to go through trauma again and again and again and again and again, and there be no recourse. And it's just like, oh, you're a strong Black woman. You got this. It's okay. No, it's not okay. To learn this key, I want you to keep watching. There's good stuff ahead. Hello, my name is Myrna, and I am super excited that you are here with me today. You can thrive after incest, trauma, and loss. I will help you thrive using inner healing, personal development, and high impact life skills. I wanted to talk a little bit more around just some of the nuances associated with being a strong Black woman and really reaching out to my sisters in life, in the transformation. You know, a lot of people would want to say in the struggle. I'm here to speak life and to let you know that we are in the transformation. We are in this reformation. Hello, okay? We are coming through in strength and power and grace, in truth and in love. And this is a new epoch. And I don't know about you, but I'm here for it all. Everything intended for me, I want to obtain those things and to live into it and to see life and abundance, not just for me, but for my loved ones. And I want to leave a legacy as well. So let me go ahead and just talk a little bit more. I shared some in my last video, and I wanted to talk more about this because I think it's necessary for us to really have an in-depth conversation, sister to sister. You know what I mean? So in this time and in this season, it's 2021. We are in these streets. There has been a lot that has taken place, leading up to this moment. We have seen degradation, we have seen disrespect, we have seen injustices just abound, unfortunately, and it's weighing, it's heavy. If we allow it, it can really cause us to doubt ourselves, to doubt others, to doubt God, to doubt goodness in people. And part of what I believe is such a beautiful thing that humanity has, that you and I have as women, as Black women, is the capacity to forgive, is the capacity to love, and the capacity to move forward. The issue that is in the room is how we handle those things, and whether or not approaching it from the model, the trope, the motif of strong Black woman is appropriate for us anymore. So I believe very, very strongly, considering that strong Black woman, the ideals behind that syndrome or that trope is usually associated with deep and continuous trauma and pain and disrespect and disloyalty, rape, and just horrible things that have been instituted against us intentionally. These things are not mistakes that I'm talking about. These are things that are done systematically, or they're done with premeditation, with the intent to inflict harm, pain, degradation upon us as Black women. That being said, I most certainly am speaking from the perspective of being a Black woman in the United States of America. And our society, and I think that some of this, what I will share, is perhaps true of the experience of Black women in other nations, especially nations that have been colonized at one point in time in its history. So white supremacy and colonization, the evils and the diabolical intent associated with that pride was intended to control and to dehumanize and to break down the framework of the Black community, of Black women, of Black men even. And to do so in a generational way so that there would be continuous dysfunction within the framework of the Black community. So the issue is that it transitioned from an idea into frameworks that would be legislated into the laws, into education, into into the medical system, into entertainment, into all of the various different spheres of our communities. And so when it's done in such a way, it becomes very pervasive. And sometimes things can then transition from being overt and loud into now being something that is subtle and something that permeates every fabric of your community and society. And so it requires diligence, and it requires enlightenment, and it requires truth to be able to expose those lies. So it is a lie that Black women can endure anything without any type of need for repair or retribution or support and healing. You know what I'm saying? There is this idea that we can literally just continue to go through trauma again and again and again and again and again, and there be no recourse. And it's just like, oh, you're a strong Black woman, you got this, it's okay. No, it's not okay, because I'm human like you are. We have to remind other people and remind ourselves and remind each other as Black females, that yes, we have strength, but we are human. When we are mistreated or when we are suffering trauma, we also have the right and the privilege that is divinely appointed to us to heal. We have the right and the privilege to be treated fairly. We have the right and the privilege to receive heartfelt and authentic apology. We have the right and privilege to be loved, to be embraced, to be honored, to be seen as beautiful, to be treasured, to be protected, to be given legal rights against injustice. Yeah. So we have all of those things, and it is something that we have to demand. It's something that we have to live into. It's something that we have to support. It's something that we have to encourage. It's something that we have to work towards as part of our community. So the beautiful thing is that we are in this Reformation, and there is this uprising of curiosity, this uprising for the demand of justice, this uprising even for therapy and community that's healthy to help us to overcome the pain of our past so that we can live into the joy of our future. And this is a beautiful thing. And it's something that is happening within ourselves, within our community as Black women, within the Black community, and within, our allies, people that are in support of the reality that Black lives matter. And I'm not talking about the institution, the organization, or any of those things, but this is just simply a reality that Black lives matter. And so this curiosity, this uprising, this demand that there be a transformation and a change in every strata of our society so that Black women, Black men, Black children can thrive is a beautiful thing. I'm excited about this transformation. It is absolutely been, coming through in waves and cycles since the very beginning of the institution or the establishment of the United States of America. But I think for sure we're seeing an increase in this wave, this increase of this desire. And I'm here for it. I'm excited about it. And I believe that in this wave, in this new epoch, in this new demand, that we will see great things happen because we are doing the personal and corporate work that's necessary for the transformation. The questions and the curiosity that has come forth out of this uprising has been significant to making moves in the earth for Black women and the Black community. And I'm excited about that. The question of the day that I present to you is, I want to know, what are some of the salient questions that have led you to making moves for your health and well-being? What are some of the questions you asked yourself or that you've heard that has gotten things moving and you're like, I need to transform. I am ready to make a change. I'm interested to know. Give me your feedback in the comments below. We definitely want to see the complete and utter undoing of this lie that Black women don't need fair treatment, or that we don't need support or recovery aid because of some grandiose resilience capacity. We bleed and have pain, and we feel we are fully human, just like any other person on the earth. And I believe that the restoration of our humanity, the esteeming of our humanity, the esteeming of the grace and the uniqueness of our humanity is central to the process of our healing. And I want you to be encouraged that you absolutely can thrive. It is my desire to help you as a Black woman to a Black woman, and I'm helping others as well. But I want to just speak to my sisters in this moment and encourage you to recognize that you are beautiful, you are powerful, you are smart, you are intelligent, you are a woman of wealth, you are a woman of esteem, you are a woman of grace, you are a woman that bears immense and beautiful femininity, you are a woman who is worthy of your unique expression in the earth. You are beautifully divine and wonderfully created. And I'm excited about being able to see you thrive in exactly the beauty of what was intended for you to be, to do, and to become. God's grace is sufficient for you. His strength is perfectly able to support you in your transformation. For when you are weak, when I am weak, God is strong. We are perfected in the strength of God. And in His presence, we find the capacity to be transformed and to be made whole, even in this imperfect world. I'm excited about the opportunity to help you navigate the strength and the beauty and even the nuances of that grace, because I sincerely want to see you whole. I want to see the Black community whole. I want to see our nation, people of color, white people, all people whole. That is my desire. And I want to help you thrive. You can thrive after incest, trauma, and loss. I will help you thrive using inner healing, personal development, and high impact life skills. Please, let's connect. I am going to leave a link here for you to connect. So go ahead and click that link and join the community. It's time to thrive, so that I can support you in your journey. I love you, but Jesus will always love you best. I'll see you again soon.